Once again, huge disappointment. Just when I thought Drop 6 was about to get interesting, we just got hit with the same old Speed Cross events. Need for Speed probably ran out of content and they're just showing us the same thing over and over again. It felt like I was playing the Crew 2, but honestly quite disappointed to see Takeover be a rebranded Speed Cross event. Thought it was going to be the takedown event that we had back in Undercover, but what a letdown. We also know that there's not gonna be drifts and drag events. How do I know? Leaks! They have been pretty much on spot, so keep that in the back of your mind. There's not gonna be a drift event in Need for Speed. Fuck the drags, they were horrible either way, but come on, remove the drift events? Anyways, enough ranting, we can now move on to the most important thing, and that is the next Under the Hood article, which talks about drifting, drafting, and grip driving. With these bars, I can turn into the next hit rapper, Lil Gazi. Basically, these are small drift events, speed traps, jumps, and the collectibles. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the new spots. Moving on to the things that we have noticed on Drop 6's trailer, starting it off with the wings. The one that we have seen previously, the green one, and the other one that says Big Air in it. We got to see a green trail right here, and finally two types of smoke, which was the blue one and the combined blue, yellow, and red one, which is quite neat. A few days back, we also got to see the customization UI along with a bit of real gameplay from PlayStation, which was finally some real gameplay, which wasn't heavily edited. But there, we got to see the exhaust tuning setup, which is copy-pasted from Need for Speed Heat, besides one thing, and that is we can finally adjust the sound of force induction, and it makes me so happy. We'll finally be able to drive around with proper turbo noises, and it's gonna be orgasmic every time we listen to it. Now that we know everything about Speed Cross, Takeover, we can finally talk about the little things that we can notice. Starting it off with, why is there a dead guy just hanging out there again?
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Races start the same way as Heat, and pretty much we get the same side shot. But one thing new that we got to see here was a guy with two flares in his hand, which felt like the only new thing. As the races keep going on, we got to see three circular bars on top of the screen, probably indicating the multiplier, but I'm not really sure because the multiplier goes above 3, but the 3 circles remain constant. Anyways, we got to see the use of an auxiliary for the first time during the jump, and it becomes highlighted when it's in use. We got to see another instance of them using the auxiliary right here. Not really sure what they do or what they are called yet, but we'll get to know it soon enough. Funny thing I also noticed while changing the camera angle, the car put a vanishing jutsu.
Let me tell you something! Let me tell you something!
Oh, and yeah, clearly my guy's on ground drifting, but he's getting points for airtime. Bro, Need for Speed, this is literally a trailer. Fix your shit. Anyways, this is how the event works. You do random shit, smash through obstacles, hit the checkpoint, and drift to gain points. The barrel gives you 500 points, and the smaller things gives you lesser points, and this is how the score splits across, along with the multiplier, which is essential. Also, hitting the crossed out obstacles gives you negative points. That's something we'll certainly have to avoid. Alright, another important thing that I noticed was the car took a massive hit, and the damage bar didn't even go down by a bit. It would really be cool if we could total our cars like in Need for Speed Pro Street, but I guess they're making it easier for new players. Daytime's probably gonna be similar to Need for Speed Heat, it seems, because it tells us to practice at daytime while we can race at night, where it will actually matter. I hope daytime isn't a boring shitfest that's just forced upon us. There wasn't even a properly written article for this week's drop, but there's still light at the end of the tunnel. Under the Hood articles coming this Friday, and we can look forward to that. But in all seriousness, we got to see gameplay and we should be thankful about that. We are just weeks away from release, and that is pretty exciting. But that's gonna be pretty much it for Drop 6. Links to our Discord server along with everything that you need will be right below the like button. Let me know by commenting if you have any speculations of your own. Oh, and yeah, you can also join the hype train by subscribing. See you guys in the next one.